So how was the marathon, man? Speaking of food.
It was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Were you in so much pain the next day that like even if you wanted to consume all the calories you lost, like you just couldn't?
Yeah, my mouth, it was really weird. It was like where like the roof of my mouth meets my throat. That part would
Yep, keep going.
like if you were to like jam something in.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. It was like because I have like tics, like nervous habits that I do, and one of them is, and I think I was in so much pain the whole race. I was just doing that over and over again for 9 hours.
Wow.
So that part of my like roof of my mouth was super like raw, which is weird, and so I couldn't eat afterwards. Like yesterday, I was trying to eat, but it just hurt. Please, no jokes about my throat being raw.
It's going to be all jokes with the throat being raw. That race grabbed you by the back of the head. Give me some, Cody. Okay.
It did, man. It was so hard.
What was your time?
My time was 9 hours and 45 minutes. Which actually I'm really proud of because I didn't think I'd be able to break 10 hours. I actually didn't really have any perspective on like what a good time was.
Yeah,
you know, in the middle of
rank?
it. What?
Where does that rank?
I got 16th overall. I think like, I don't know, 100 or something like that. So like I definitely like performed well. But it's hard to say because like you start and everyone just kind of dissipates right away. Like within the first 10 miles, everyone's just by themselves. So you're kind of like, I don't know, like people pass you once every like hour. Someone will just like approach from nowhere and you're like, oh, what the and they'll, bye. And you're like, nothing makes sense. You have no perspective on like where you are, how you're performing. And by the middle of it, like 4 hours in or something, I was like, I felt pretty good. And I was like, I think I could probably break 10 hours.
Now hold on.
Like,
I got to ask you the part I really care about.
Yeah.
Did you pass anybody?
Did I pass anyone?
Let's hear these overtakes. How'd you set them up?
So I had this one guy, right?
Are you being serious?
No. I don't think I passed a single person.
Then what?
Well, I mean, like there were times where, but it wasn't like racing where it's like, okay.
No, but you didn't see a guy like in the distance.
Like get him on the
No, but
turn,
you didn't see this guy in the distance. You're like, I'm gonna get his ass.
No, dude, it's like you see a guy in the distance, like going up a hill, and you're just like, I just want to survive this next 5 steps. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not even sure if like you see a real dude. Yeah, exactly. Just cross-eyed, like,
hey, hey. Just you screaming at a tree. Damn. 16th though.
Yeah, within the first like 10 miles, I was running with my brother-in-law. We passed this girl who stepped on a rock weird and snapped her ankle. And some guys that she was with were like helping her. They were like kind of trying to pick her up. And she's like, fuck it, I'll just crawl. And we were like, oh my God, this is like hiking trail, right? It's like rocks and sticks. And she's 3 miles from anything in either direction from any help. And a helicopter had to come pick her up and like save her later.
Whoa.
I don't know how that shit doesn't happen more because it's just the whole, like half the shittiness of this is just avoiding rocks and brutal downhills where the whole time you're just like rolling your ankle.
So describe this terrain to us. Does it start on street and then you're immediately into a forest, or is there like a significant period where you're kind of on flat ground? Or
no, it's basically just like a trail like this.
Okay.
It's just in the forest or you're on the mountain.
Got it.
And it's just up and down, up and down, up and down. 23 miles in, I think, there was like a 3-mile stretch that was just flat, and it was just straight from heaven.
That's how you know that shit was horrible. That flat ground in the middle of a forest, you were like, thank God.
I know, right?
Sorry, continue.
No, that's true. Like, normally it's just like, I don't want to run. Even the flats are like, this is fucking annoying. It's running. But I was like, anything other than a downhill or an uphill. And you don't even know like which one's worse.
Yeah.
Like when you're on a brutal uphill, it's like, I want to fucking, all I want right now is a down. And then you're on the down and you're like, it sucks more.
Yeah.
The downhills.
Yeah. Isn't it
Absolutely.
brutal on your knees?
Yeah, like I was just getting pissed. I was like pissed at the trail. Like I was feeling really good for the first 10 miles and they had this brutal downhill. And I get to the first aid station or the second aid station and my mom's there and she's like, how's it going? And I was like, I was having so much fun in this fucking downhill. I was just pissed.
So Canadian, like, dude.
What? Yeah.
I'm not happy. I'll say that much.
Okay, do you want to like,
God.
Hey, do you want to swear or anything? No.
Just think they could have did a better job choosing. That's it. Frick.
Yeah. Frick. Yeah, that's what it was. I really was. There's no other way to describe it, but just I was mad at the path.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, did you finish the race? And they're like, yay. You just turn around. You're like, fuck you, dude.
Suck it.
Cody, great job. Just here with the local paper. Just curious, what are your thoughts? Top 20, awesome. What an accomplishment. How do you feel right now?
Just I fucking hate trees.
Okay.
And actually, rocks can suck my dick as well.
Okay. We can.
And dirt.
Okay.
I was so tired by the end. Like I had this, so like the race was 60 kilometers. That's like the, because it's the metric system. But my watch was in miles. So, and I had it like downloaded on All Trails, which was like a hiking app, and it told me it was 36.6 miles. So that's the number I was looking for the whole time. 9 hours, I was just like 36.6. That's what I have to get to, 36.6. And I get to 36.5, and I'm like, okay, I'm 0.1 miles away from the finish. I should start hearing music or something. And it wasn't coming. I was like, I bet you this thing's wrong. Yeah. I bet you it's longer. Sure enough, 36.6 comes and goes. I'm still not even close. Yeah. I don't think. I can't see anything. I don't have no indication of where the finish is. Wait, 60 is 37.2. Oh, yeah, but this app told me that's what it was. Yeah, and this is like, it has like a map. Like, it's pretty exact. So, but it must have been a previous year, and they like changed it year by year.
So what did it end up being?
It was, so then I see this guy running backwards, like a volunteer or something like that. He was running the other way to go do something. And I was like, how far is it? And he was like, oh, dude, it's 500 meters. You're almost there. It's everything. It seems like it's nothing, but it's everything in that moment where all you want to do is finish. So for the last 500 meters, I would run 5 steps, and I literally had nothing left because I was saving everything for that last little bit.
Yeah.
I would run 5 steps and I'd go like that. Literally, that's what I was doing. And this guy, this like 20-year-old jack dude, passed me out of nowhere and goes, "Finish strong, man." I was like, "You fucking bitch.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck this trail.
Genetic phenom.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself."
Such a funny thing to say to someone who's just standing in the middle of the trail, elbows on their knees, looking at the ground. "Finish strong, man." Are you even real?
Yeah. Yeah, he says that shit, and he just starts like running up into the sky, like going to Valhalla.
Yeah, the guy running the other way wasn't real either.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. You just imagine the whole thing?
Yeah. How far am I, dude? You're 500 liters. All right, for sure. What?
Hey, that's like 60 kilometers though.
Finish strong, man. What?
You wake up, you're in that helicopter.
You broke your ankle.
You're gonna be all right. We got 10 milligrams of Dexedrone in you, brother. You're gonna be A-okay. You just look down, your leg is a Tetris piece. What happened? I don't know, man. I think the downhill got you. You seem pretty upset.
You tripped right at the beginning. You hadn't even started yet. They shot the gun and you got scared and fell over.
Yeah, they shot the gun and you got scared and you stumbled backwards back into the porta potty, and then you fell with the porta potty.
You fell into the toilet.
Yeah. And then the whole porta potty like went over with your weight, and it tumbled about 200 feet. That's why your mouth is covered in shit.